My name is Anyela Santana Martinez. I am the only daughter of both Maria Martinez and Lázaro Santana. I have three brothers, Adrian, Saul Alexander, and Sebastian. Neither my mom or dad finished middle school, and my older brother struggled a lot in high school. An event that influenced my life and goals was that for a time I lived with my aunt and uncle. This was because of some problems that I was having with my mother, and my father was working out of state and could not take care of me. This was not the first time I stayed with them. This was, however, the first time of me living with them. This led to me and my cousin becoming close. My aunt is a big influence in my life because she has a son who has autism and isn't very verbal. During my time living with them, I struggled to understand how to help and be able to interact with him in a safe way that would not cause any discomfort for him. Seeing my aunt interact with him, set boundaries, and her patience with him, as well as my cousin's patience, helped me understand how I could interact with him. During this time, my cousin also had a big influence in my life because seeing her devotion in school made me want to push myself, set similar goals, knowing that if she could do it, I could do it too. She was like the sister I never had. A community service experience that is significant to me is Baby Animal Day my 10th grade year. I helped along with 2 teachers to teach kids about animals and plants, as well as participate in a variety of activities for the day. This is significant to me because I was able to spend a day outside and be with children, which was educational as well as fun. Another significant service learning experience I had was a college trifold my partner and I did. This was about a college we were interested in. I did research on the school's extracurriculars, tuition, etc., putting all the information onto a trifold display board over the course of a few weeks. This was well organized and was presented to different classes during a school day. An accomplishment I am proud of is that for an entire summer, I had to babysit my brother when I was 15. During these 3 months, being in charge of a 1-year-old taught me a lot. Patience was the most important. He didn't talk much but cried a lot. I had to learn how to console him and figure out what he wanted or needed. Time management is another necessary quality. I had to learn when taking care of him, making his bottles, making sure his diaper was clean, and slowly introducing him to more foods, as well as putting him down for naps. During this time, I was also in charge of his other sister. She was around 7 at the time. Being in charge of 2 children for 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, was difficult. I learned much, and I am proud of this accomplishment. I learned patience, time management, and multitasking, as well as I got to spend time with my little brother. An extracurricular activity outside of school is my job. I spend most of my time outside of school working, except for 2 days out of the week. I have become a trainer, teaching incoming employees about the job and how to do it properly. Over the course of 2 months, I have trained 2 people, and I am currently training another. This has shown me leadership skills, as well as improved my communication and my critical thinking, finding new ways to help new employees find a for sure way to understand the job. My post-secondary goals are to go back to school to get my diagnostic sonography certificate, as well as my radiology tech certificate. 2 SMART goals I can do during my senior year to achieve my goal are to get 80% or higher in my classes by the end of the year. I can do this by staying focused, showing up to class prepared and with my homework completed. The second SMART goal I can achieve is to look into schools that offer these certificates and look into scholarships I can get by the end of the year.